There's development in medical research. There are implements of it in the workforce. And there's also an increased use of virtual reality in gaming and video chat. But you may ask yourself, how can enhancing virtual reality make all these subjects better than what they already are? So today I'll be discussing the enhancement of virtual reality. And I'm going to be talking about the entertainment side of enhancing the virtual reality. Alright, so could you imagine being able to feel like you're in a game, like you're really in the game, like you look around, there's no clear sign what's real and what's not. Or could you imagine that you're sitting right next to a loved one or a friend that is thousands of miles away? Well, with the development in virtual reality enhancing it, we can do just that. Right now, we're limited to 2D video chat and choppy, non-realistic virtual reality gaming. With more research into this field, we can make the virtual reality a reality. It will take a couple dedicated coders and idealists to pull this off, but it can be done. It just takes time, money, and research to enhance virtual reality the way we want to. So now we're going to kick it over to Darian to talk about surgeries.
I'm going to be discussing surgeries and how we can use virtual reality to improve them and make them better. Well, with new technological systems such as CT, we can scan various different parts of the human, such as their skeletal system, muscular system, their digestive system, their cardiovascular system, their respiratory system, and any other systems they have in their body. By uploading these images into virtual reality, doctors can see inside the patient before they even open them up. This would allow for smaller incision cuts, which will then allow a lot greater likelihood that patients will not die because there's less area for infection, and there's not going to be these really big nasty scars that appear all over the body, and it increases the accuracy in which the doctor can make their cuts more precise and accurate because they can now see inside the body. Plus, you can toggle on and off different systems depending on which ones you don't need to see. So, like maybe if you get so deep into a patient and you no longer need to see one of the surface levels areas, then you can turn that part off. Or if you're working just surface level, you don't need to get too deep into them, you can turn those areas off. And then, which increases the likelihood of patient survival. And now we are going to give it to Cole.
With the military and VR. From the flight simulator to modern day full dive combat sims, we view the VR in the military for a while now to great success. Atari's Battlezone was one of the first to train soldiers on the Bradley IFV, and the Federal Aviation Administration has just approved flight simulators called ATDs, air training devices, to train and test pilots without the risk involved with using actual airplanes. Well, no actual airplane you're flying, no crash.
So basically, I will be talking about autism and how it directly relates to virtual reality technologies. So for those of you who are not aware, autism is a mental disease, and it makes it much more harder for those affected by it to communicate socially and interact, as opposed to those of us who are not affected by autism. And so the way that autism is directly related to virtual reality technologies is that in previous years there have been many studies done to see how autism can be affected by virtual reality and whether virtual reality can help lessen the impact that autism has on those who are affected by it.
And this has been VR with Engineering 110 Teal Team.